Hi everyone, at some point in life, each one of us has to make a project planner chart. But let's be honest, making it manually is a hard job, especially when changes are needed. So today, I am going to show you a super smart trick to make it completely automatic. No more dragging cells, no more manual edits, your chart will adjust itself whenever you change the dates. By the end of this video, you will have a dynamic project planner that works exactly like a mini Gantt chart but without creating any chart at all. So let's begin with our today's video. Here you can see I have mentioned start dates and end dates. And in row 5, I have mentioned the start date of every week of months. You can say that these are basically the Mondays of your weeks. Now, we are going to use one simple formula in conditional formatting, but let's first understand it. Here I use AND function, and AND function is used in Excel when two conditions are to be fulfilled at the same time. One condition will be on start date and the other condition will be on the end date. Here I have used if condition because you can see that our dates will end at some point and we need to tell our formula that it has to stop here. So this condition is basically checking this end point and it is telling that if there is no starting date, then you can stop the highlighting process at the last ending date. But most of the time our condition, that is C6, should be less than or equal to F5 minus 1 will be considered. So what is this condition? Here you can see that C column is basically our starting dates. And I have already told you that I have mentioned here the starting date of every week. But we haven't mentioned the ending dates. For example, if my week starts from July 1 and my next week starts from July 7, then the formula doesn't know where the first week is ending. So for your convenience, here you can see that I have mentioned the starting and ending dates of the week. Like the week starting from July 1 is ending at July 6. Similarly, the week starting from July 7 is ending at July 13. So we have to tell our formula the ending points because these ending points are basically marking the boundary of the cell that we want to highlight. This condition will stay true for all the times. Why? Because your starting date will always be less than the ending point of the week, but it will help us to mark the boundary of the cell. Then this condition will change depending upon the requirement. For example, your D column basically contains your ending dates. So this part will check this date with all the starting values. For example, if 29 July is greater than 1st July, then this cell will get highlighted. Similarly, 29 July is greater than 7th July, this portion will get highlighted. Then 29th July is greater than 14th, 21 and 28 till it reaches here. Here you can see that 29th July is not greater than 1st August. So your highlighting process will stop here. This is how your formula will work. So now let's use this formula. In order to use this formula, first highlight the section below the dates row and then go to conditional formatting and from here choose new rule and select use a formula to determine which cells to format. So here we have to type this formula. Now you can see that I have typed the same formula here. Then go to format and choose any color of your choice. I am going to select this and press OK and again press OK. Now you can see that your chart has been created. Here you can see that your task is starting from July 1 and ending at July 29. July 29 is basically exists in the middle of this week. So the cell representing this range has been highlighted. Your second task begins from July 26 to August 1st. Here 26 lies between this range, so this cell has got highlighted up to August 1st, which is this cell. Now let's see how it works if we change any dates within our data. So from 29 July, I am going to change it to, let's say, September 25. Now let's change 7 to 9 and press enter. And here you can see that it has moved to this range because 25 is coming in the middle of this. Then if we change it from 3rd August to, let's say, 5th August, and press enter. Here you can see that it has moved to this range because 5 is existing in the middle. Similarly, you can change the starting dates as well. Let's change it from 16th August to 25th August. Let me type here 25, press enter, and here you can see your this task is starting from 25th. So here you can see that how quickly we have created an automatic project planner. From the next time, you are not supposed to use the manual way. Copy this formula and use it whenever you want to create the project planners by yourself. So if you liked today's video, then don't forget to hit like, drop a comment and subscribe to my channel.